Yes! Finally, oh Jesus Christ. I've been at this for 48 minutes trying to find your ass. I don't care if I have to show that I ran into this in turbo. Oh my god. Here we are. We got the T-Rex. He's one of the rarest monsters in the game. He can be found in like 3 or 4 sections of the desert, but he has a 1 in 64 chance of spawning. So the way it works is on the regular Nintendo, you can plan up to 256 battles from the start of your encounter. And that means that every 4th battle, or no, wait, every 4 out of 100? I think? Every 4th battle out of 256? I don't know, either way, you can run into this guy a total of 4 times. 4 times out of 256 battles if you fight all 256 battles in a domain where he actually can show up. And he has like maximum physical attack, maximum magic resistance, 60 agility, pretty high defense, pretty decent evasion. Treat him like a boss. He might kill one of us. Or we could one-shot him. That was the most anticlimactic piece of shit ever. Only 1800 EXP? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, but anyway, that's one of the rarest monsters in the game. And, yeah. I wasted 48 minutes of my life for that. Although, actually, I've never seen one, so it's actually kind of interesting. Anyway, on to the main event for this video, and that is climbing back to the top of the Mirage Tower and, doing the Flying Fortress. The lay-finish people. Who knows, we might run into Warmech on our way there. Or more vampires. You silly vampires. So, I actually stayed with the file we had been working on because it was only 1 level lower, and I knew that searching for the T-Rex was going to take a while. And so we're level 27 now. Carl has 54 damage rating, which he will overtake Toka at one of these points on that, because he's gaining 2 damage a level, and Toka, I think Toka is gaining 1 damage every time he gains a strength. So there's a chance that that Toka won't even get damage up when he levels, I think. I could be wrong on that, I don't remember exactly how damage works. It might be that everyone gains 1 damage for a level plus the weapon damage, but I'm pretty sure it's more related to the strength, because, like, the Sunblade only has 5 more damage than the defense, but my, my Red Mage has far less damage rating than, like, a fighter would if I gave one of them the defense. And they're the same level, so... It's gotta be tied to strength, right? All my magical items are shitting green today. Much like me. No, wait a minute. That's a lot of money, that doesn't matter. We won't take the long time around, because I can see... Did I talk to this robot? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we kind of knew that already. Came in here, we got the Excalibur because we're whores. Oops, no. Excalibur doesn't do anything. And since this is a trip to the very end, we're going to be conserving our MP as much as possible. Although there's no, at these levels, there's no real reason to save, like, spell charges for ruse or anything for the boss. You'll see when we get there, but the boss isn't really much to write home about compared to Kraken. Kraken is really the only fiend that, in my opinion, is troublesome to surmount. Jesus, Carl. He's a fucking killing machine. Tmir can almost come close. And Toka's not bad. I mean, the fighters or knights are tied to the weapons they have to wield. But, yeah, Carl he's broken away. He's becoming a god. I might not edit out very many battles in this one, because I'm going to be slicing off, like, the first 48 minutes. We'll see. Listen to that music. I love it. It's my favorite dungeon in this game. I love when fantasy does that, like when it... You know, when you've been in a fantasy world the whole time, and then all of a sudden you find an ancient ruin, and there's robots, and you know, all this crazy malfunctioning machinery, and what is all this? It's making booms and bops and bzzz and, you know, whirls and... Okay, so in that box we have the main sword. It's not that good as a weapon. Let's look at it, okay? Compared to the Excalibur, yeah, complete garbage. I guess let's compare it to the Sun Sword, maybe. Yeah, it's nothing to write home about. So what? That is it a 20 hit rate and 25 damage? Yeah. The main thing about the Bane Sword, though, is that it can be used as an item to cast. I want to say poison? It might just be called Bane, I don't know. It's an instant death spell. And fun fact, it has like a very low chance of working on the boss to this dungeon. So sometimes, if you're lucky, you can just walk into that fight and kill him instantly. I should probably give it to Toka, because I'm going to be having Vire buff with haste whenever we get there. And Toka is last on the buff list because he doesn't have a good sword yet. He's the weakest of my physical fighters that I actually want hitting with physical attacks on bosses. Let's see. You take this back. God, I love this music, man. Love it. Got like this eerie, spooky vibe. Beautiful. Oh, my knights did me proud. Oh, 180 money. Whoa, another heal helmet. Actually, not that bad. But what do we want to throw away now? I'm going to throw away this buckler. It's not that I don't need the absorb. I definitely need as much absorb as I can get. But there's some other items we're going to find that are armor related that we want in this dungeon. Hey, another pro ring. How about that? But we can actually throw that pro ring away because we don't need it. So you might want to equip the heal helmet to Toka, but I'm just going to keep the ribbon on him for now. It doesn't really matter. It gains just enough evasion to actually break an evasion tier like next level over Tmir because he's not wearing he's wearing the ribbon. It has less of an evasion penalty. Not that that really matters, but you know, it's there. It's a thing. Always chalk up every advantage and disadvantage that actually happens when you change equipment. Even small things can matter. How dare you buff your evasion, you whore? I don't think it's gonna save you from Carl, though. Yeah, it did not save you from Carl. He is a beast. Apparently in real life he's lost like 30 pounds and he can like bench press 8 billion pounds and he's like working out every day, every night. Become a total fitness guru. So most of the treasure on this floor really wasn't worth it. And these are scary. I'm going to hit them with... yeah, lit 3, why not? I mean, I guess I could have just physically attacked. We got a chance of killing them all right away, but with physical attacks too. Jesus Christ, almost 800 damage, good lord, black belt. Ooh, Toka breaks 600 HP. Meanwhile, my red wizard still hasn't broken 400. What a champ. Manticore, Manticore. I think these can do a thing that can poison your whole party, but it's like a physical attack, so it has like a low chance of actually like landing. Except on Carl, apparently. Maybe because he doesn't have a ribbon yet for resistances. He will, though. He will. But look at Carl now. Look at how his HP has really taken off. He's been getting lots of HP every level now. And, yeah, look at that. His damage has overtaken the Sunblade. So he does more hits than the Sunblade for higher damage. So he's actually up at the point where he's probably even better than the Excalibur. At least until Tmir hits level 29, I think. But by then, Carl will have continued to improve, so... Grenaga! Oh shit, Fire does 4 hits now, how about that? Yeah, if I didn't mention it, by the way, the reason Tmir's behind is because while I was trying to find the T-Rex, I ran into Sandworms, and they are capable of casting the spell Crack, which is a chance at, I think it's non-elemental, a chance at instant death against the whole party. And it landed on Tmir and killed him. And I didn't bother resetting because I would have to add to the reset counter. And that is the cousin of the bad guy, the Evil Man. The Evil Man can cast the most powerful black magic spell in the game, the level 8 spell Nuke. And if he does, he might kill Carl. Hell, he might kill Fire, but he's not going to get to live. So. Let's go ahead and take advantage of our knights and their MP. That's beautiful. I have so much HP that, like, I run out of healing spells just trying to heal them to full. But yeah, check that out. Check that out, how Carl's run away. Like, remember, he was, like, neck and neck with Fire for the whole freaking Let's Play. And now he's just 100, like 140 more HP. He's gonna, pretty soon, he's gonna catch up to my knights. course, he doesn't have the absorb to take hits as well as they do, and he doesn't have nearly enough evasion to make up for that either. But I mean, he's no, you know, snowflake. That was the adamantite. We already got that. Okay. But over here, if I could go the right way. Find the white shirt. White shirt is for white wizards only. When used as an item in battle, it casts the Invis spell, or Invis 2 spell, which puts plus 40 evasion on the whole party. It's pretty good, especially if you have the Invis spell to use, or the Invis 2 spell to use to, you know, quickly stack evasion and become basically immune to physical hits. But, as you saw with the Kraken fight, we have the ability, when we need to just cast Ruse twice on everyone in the party anyway, so it's not really that useful to us. So I'm just gonna drop it. In this box, we get the black robe, which, as far as I'm aware, is only usable by the black wizard. But here, we'll try putting it on. Yeah, I didn't think so. The black shirt, it casts Ice 2 when used as an item in battle. So, that's actually decent. But, like, we've got so many items that cast level 2 spells now anyway, it's not really worth hanging on to, so I'm also going to throw it away. Maybe if it had given it to us way earlier, but at this point, the fact we don't even have a black wizard, it's kind of like, eh. As far as absorb goes, they have the same absorb and evasion penalty as golden bracelet, as far as I'm aware. Maybe slightly less evasion penalty, but yeah, it's nothing to write home about absorb-wise. Oh yeah, son, we got a ribbon for Carl. That's what we want. And now, actually, because he has a ribbon, I'm actually gonna throw away Vire's Pro Ring, because we're gonna get some other piece of gear that I want to equip on him, and I want to keep that heal helmet. But what we're gonna do is move the Zeus gauntlets down to him and equip him with those for now. Yeah, so that'll be okay. And he'll still get majority protection from the ribbon anyway. And then we'll give the Thor hammer to Carl. So yeah. Another opal shield for some reason. As if we didn't already have an opal shield and the Aegis. It would be handy if we had an all-fighter group, but we don't, so, man. Suck it, nerd. Oh, opal mittens. How joyous. What a joyous occasion. Oh no, eyes! Oh! Changed in the localization because they're actually just beholders! They have a different sprite in the Japanese version of the game! Woo! This floor doesn't have any safety railings. You can look out over the world from this window. Okay. From this window, one can see the entire world. The four forces are flowing together into the center of the four altars, into the Temple of Fiends. Hey, wasn't that the start of the game? Where Garland, like, took the princess? Isn't it awesome to see enemies that used to be like, give us hesitation, just get completely destroyed? $6,400 one soft potion. Pro cape. Excellent. Can't hold it anymore. Oh no. I'll tell you though, what's in that box right there is a trap, right? They figured that you couldn't hold it anymore. Maybe you want to throw something away, see what kind of good treasure you get. But it's just a cloth shirt. But yeah, the Pro Cape is actually what I wanted for Fire there. It gives more defense, and I think it does the same thing as a Pro Ring. So, yeah. Carl can actually also use the Pro Cape. And there's a second one. Oh wait, no, I thought, no, he can't use the Pro Cape. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, well, our armor is done for the game then. We're all set as far as armor goes. Hot damn. Call the police and the fireman. So if we find any chests that say you can't hold anymore, then we don't give a fuck because we're done. I was on the Final Fantasy XIV official forum, and Jesus Christ, every time he does over 600 damage, it's crazy. I was on the Final Fantasy XIV official forum, and some guy put a thread up saying, like, he wanted the classic job War Mage to be added to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm like, what the fuck is a War Mage? He described it, and he basically described Mystic Knight. And I think that that metal one up top is the dangerous one. Yeah. Yeah, the Sentry. They're both pretty durable. But the Sentries are... they hit pretty hard. Katana! It's only usable by the ninja. And it's actually the... I want to say it's the third best weapon in the game. It has the hit rate of the defense sword, but the attack power of the Sunblade. So that makes it slightly better than the Sunblade because of the hit rate. But only ninjas can use it. And it still sucks compared to the Excalibur. And to the best sword in the game, which we will get later. I think there was a pathway down we could go, but I don't think there's any treasure. Rock golems. Unlike their cousins, mud golems, they try to cast slow on the party instead of haste on themselves, so they're far less dangerous, but give more EXP anyway, so. Yeah, I don't think this leads anywhere. I'm pretty sure it just leads to a dead end with, like, some teenery. But, oh dear god, man cats. Those things still give me the giblies. I mean, they shouldn't at this point. We have elemental resistance on everyone because of the ribbons now. We have death protection because of the ribbons and the pro rings and the pro capes and the whatnot. Just a few levels ago, a little earlier in the game, that was a nearly lethal encounter. Now it's basically like running... Oh, it's a computer and it talks to us. Okay, it just says Tiamat is the fiend of wind. Yeah, we kind of gathered that. Wow, almost... It's got over 400 HP. Quite durable. Okay, yeah, just... But look at that, they got computer chairs in there. Another one? I've never run into this many sentries before. Huh. Sentries are fairly resistant to magic, even lightning, if I remember right. It's kind of interesting. It's probably... The intention was probably that you had, like... you know, intelligence wasn't bugged. But it's bugged, so... Anything that's actually really resilient to magic, like, stays that way. Physical attacks, baby! Okay, so we got 4 ways to go, and this is sort of one of those, like, looping mazes, more or less. But I'm pretty sure it's like, go to the right 2 and down 3 or something like that, or maybe it's to the right 3 and down 2. I don't know, we'll find out. I never can precisely remember. Ouchos, what the fuck are these doing in a fucking high-tech space satellite? Maybe they hitched a ride on Tiamat or something. Oh, fantastic. I guess I should have split up Tmir and Karl's attacks. They're so strong now they don't even need support from Toka and Vire anymore. Ugh, stop poisoning my black belt, damn it. He's supposed to have resilience to that now with his ribbon? Let's see, that's 1 down... 2 down? Yeah, 2 over, 2 down, and you get the up arrow. Hot damn! Now this bridge is the bridge, okay? This is the bridge where you can meet the infamous Warmech. And Warmech is no joke. Unlike that rare T-Rex earlier, other than being a 1 in 64 chance, that's all they've got in common. Warmech has more defense than pretty much every boss in the game. It has a skill called Nuclear, which is basically a stronger version of the nuke spell. It can ambush you. None of the bosses in the game can ambush you. It can ambush you. And it has a really powerful physical attack as well. So if you get ambushed and it does Nuclear and then you put your turns in, assuming people live, it can just do Nuclear back to back and you die. And there's no gear to protect you from that. There's nothing other than levels and raw HP values. It's kill or be killed. Kill before it kills you. Now we might not run into it because it's such a rare encounter, but it is 100% possible on this bridge to run into Warmech right before you get to Tiamat. And the number of times I've run into it on the way to Tiamat is actually somewhat frightening. And if I had just come up here without doing the grinding while I was looking for the T-Rex, I would be a lot more tense than I am right now. Because, like, we could walk into Warmech, like 5 levels ago, we could walk into Warmech and he could one-shot the party. Although I actually am going to try to run into him at some point after I kill Tiamat, so I can show him. Because that's part of this game. It's an infamous part of this game, for the reasons I explained. And, yeah, I mean, everyone deserves to see Warmech. Yes, there we go. Damn you evasive air elementals and your evasion. It's okay though, it's okay. We'll just get a little creative with our items here. Man! Come on now. There we go. Now the hardest thing about looking for that T-Rex earlier is actually all the other monsters you can run into in the desert are pretty much just as dangerous, and there's more of them, like red ankylos and normal ankylos, and no Warmech for us. Let's fight one more battle on the bridge though, just to really... Oh, okay, well this is also an encounter on the bridge, and as you can see, it is rather problematic. But we've got pro rings and pro capes and ribbons, so we'll be fine. Now imagine though if you got ambushed by this formation, and the mud golem buffed one of the sorcerers with fast, and then the sorcerer hit one of your allies. And did like, I don't know, like 5 hits, all with death touch. Like, bad news bears, you know? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and fight Tiamat here. Just to, you know, get her out of the way. Lightning erupts from the fiend's ball. So you have come this far. I, Tiamat, the fiend of the wind will now put an end to your adventure. Honey, you ain't look nothing like, you know, 4 Medusas in a trench coat. Aww. Ow. How dare you actually be able to hurt us? 12 hits, 582 damage. Good grief. Okay, well, we don't actually need to, putz around then. We can just... The instant death from the sword works. Toka said, hey, I am stealing the limelight. I've always wanted to see that work. I don't think I've actually ever seen it work. I've just heard that it can work. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay, let's see. We can use our heal potions to look for Warmech some more. And I'll just edit out between now and when I find Warmech. There it is! Surprise attack, motherfucker! The turbo took us into it. I apologize, but only slightly. Toka might be toast. I'm hasting Carl. Now, interesting thing about Warmech is it regenerates HP every turn, so you really have to be able to overpower it by a good amount. Now, on the offense side of things, you can't afford to stop attacking to, like, heal or anything. I don't think instant death works on it at all. But critical hits do. We're actually lucky that it's never cast nuclear so far. Yay! We did it. 8,000 experience points, 32,000 money, that doesn't matter. Excellent. And level 30 for everyone! Beautiful! Did it! Did it! Yeah! And now we won't run into that sucker. So, did we bring light back to the orb? We did not. Okay. Well, let's go! Oh. Turbo boost! What?! Ah, we are so fucked. This Carl just like whips out fucking 12 hits. Oh, the Toka. That works, that works. That also works. Use Lit 3 in case he just, like, uses nuclear and kills us all or something. Or kills Carl. Okay! That wasn't supposed to happen! That was not fucking supposed to happen! That's supposed to only appear 1 in every 64 battles, what the fuck?! What the fuck? Dear God, if I would have expected that, I would have healed. What? Okay, no more turbo boost. I'm sorry, Warmech. Please don't hurt me again. Okay. Fuck out of here. Now, can we actually make it across the desert without getting killed? So there's just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. doubled up on attacks here. No matter, no matter. I feel bad for Toka and Carl missing all the CXP. But, I'm not resetting it. That was not supposed to happen. Good lord. I've never seen Warmech twice in a row, okay? I've never seen Warmech twice in a row. How does that even happen? Please, please, someone explain to me how that happens. This place has a church, right? It's the inn. Thought I had a church. Okay, let's turbo boost. Turbo boost. Magic shops. Guess I could just go to Corneria. I mean, that's where I'm gonna go anyway. Oh yeah, it does have a church. Excellent. Is that all? Man, we can we can afford so many revives. Does that bring the death counter up to 13? I'll have to actually like go through the footage a little bit. I know that Tmir died once to Sandworms off screen before I found the T-Rex, but like, damn, you know. Now, let's fix our formation real quick. So, up in the floating fortress, you know, we looked out that window, and it said all the forces were converging into the Temple of Fiends. So where do you suppose we have to go now? That's right, the Temple of Fiends. Dora the Explorer. Just talked to the audience and assumed they were talking back to me, but the only audience that I know of is Colby. Please, someone comment on my videos. Tell me nice things. Make me feel like a special boy. Okay, let's go up to, yeah, here. Okay. So I think now that we've gotten all 4 orbs to shine, right? Like, they can't tell us to bring, you know, return the light to the orbs, right? Oh, the prince, okay, that's nice of you, Sarah. Oh, okay, they don't say anything new. Okay, never mind. I don't know jack shit about this game. Why are you watching this Let's Play? Go watch Josie just stream Fire Emblem, you sexy horse. Okay, real quick, let's just save it at the end here in Corneria, since it's only 30G. Just gonna... Well, I'll do that next time. Gotta restock on my healing potions. But basically, we're gonna get some exposition here. Before I cut this off, you know. Remember what the Lufinish told us? They knew that their Sky Warriors still were alive somehow, but as bats. When the 4 orbs cover the black orb in the center of the palace, the time gate can open. Time gate? The 4 fiends' power is rooted 2,000 years ago. The real enemy is in that time. You must travel back in time 2,000 years. Now if the orb's shining, stand in the time gate. We are the 5 lost Sky Warriors. 400 years ago, we battled against the cause of the world's destruction. Help! The Fiend's curse turned us into bats. With the orb shining anew, once again we can speak. Yeah, if you try to talk to them without shining up the orbs, even if you've got the thingy, they can't talk to you, so... It's, one of those things. Oh, look, all the enemies are running away from us. How about that? Anywho, so, yeah. So we gotta go back in time, 2,000 years. But, that's all for now. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing rare monsters that I've never seen before, other than... I've seen Warmech plenty. My brother made sure to always kill Warmech when we were kids. Honestly, the Warmech fights didn't go that badly. Just using his physical attack isn't that bad. Like I said, if he uses nuclear back-to-back, it's game over. And all that really happens is it says, you know, Warmech, nuclear, and then each of your guys start getting hit and take damage, and it's a lot of damage. But anyway, thanks for watching, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you again.